right, so do you want to know why it is that gym rats don't get results? It's this overemphasis on the gains of it all and a total lack of understanding of mobility and all of the benefits that it can have for your physique and aesthetic appearance. So focusing on mobility will actually directly affect both the prominence and the overall aesthetic appearance of your muscle tissues. So if you think about it, there are people involved in so many different sports that have so many different kinds of physiques. So take the goblet squat in CrossFit, for example. You're holding the weight in front of you and we're coming down into a deep squat with lots of external femur rotation, which when our femurs are externally rotated, it actually affects the way that our glutes develop. So you'll notice people who do CrossFit, their femurs actually turn outward slightly when they're walking, and they'll actually have a super firm, high, tight butt. So it's not this like big juicy booty that you see in a lot of like bodybuilders or heavy weightlifters, right? It's a very different aesthetic. So when you think about somebody who uses yoga as their primary form of exercise, you usually don't associate a yogi with somebody who is stocky and bulky, right? You associate them with these long, lean muscles that come from essentially using those muscles at the fullest range of motion, right? They're sculpting the muscles in a much lengthier way than somebody who's doing heavy hypertrophy training. All right, so the first thing we're going to talk about is mobility and how it helps to build and create healthy fascia. If you think about it, fascia is connective tissue that runs in and out of all of your muscle fibers and under your skin. And so in working on mobility, we can develop healthier fascia and prevent cellulite, which is a major aesthetic issue for a lot of people out there, and also can release different adhesions in the muscle tissue that can allow you to develop muscles that you previously had been underusing. All right, so we're talking about mobility as it pertains to strength gains, right? So, working on mobility is not just stretching at the end of a workout or at the beginning as a warm-up. It's actually working the muscle at its greatest range of motion, which is going to help develop the full extent of that muscle and to its fullest capacity. It also will help to eliminate certain imbalances that may lead to an appearance of asymmetry or could, as will lead into our next section, cause potential injury. If you're always working your muscles at their greatest range, then if you end up in a situation you're not expecting, you're going to be able to bounce back from it quicker because your body isn't shocked by all of a sudden being in a position that it's not used to being in. And then you can continue exercising with the intensity that you were before and continue making those gains. All right, so to sum up, mobility affects aesthetics. It's going to affect the way that your body looks when you're putting in that work at the gym, right? So to start off with, mobility promotes healthy fascia. We talked about that in the beginning. The second thing that we talked about was how mobility can affect your strength gains and actually help you improve those gains. And the last one we talked about was how mobility helps prevent injury so that you can keep going to the gym with the consistency that you need. All right, so if you like what you just saw, be sure to either like or subscribe. If you want to see more videos about what it is that we do here at RxFit, you can check out this playlist. If you want to go into more depth, you can check out this one. Thanks for stopping by.